G'day folks, I'm SwiftJar and I hope you're all doing very well.
Hello.
Prior to the release of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Wave 2 DLC, I released the Wave 2 predictions video which was extremely enjoyable to create. Ironically, I managed to correctly predict 5 out of the 8 tracks within that wave, which for me was a phenomenal achievement and I was extremely lucky when looking back at it. Unfortunately though, I won't be able to make a standalone predictions video for Wave 3. This is due to all the current Datamine information out there. It just wouldn't feel right for me to make a prediction video which is realistically just Datamine information. Instead, in this video, I will combine everything we currently know from the Datamines to make an optimistic yet realistic prediction for the rest of the DLC. In terms of video structure, I'm going to briefly discuss the major leaks for the Booster Course Pass, and then move in each individual cup's Datamine prefixes with predictions. If you would like to skip to a certain part of the video, or want to be part of the giveaway at the end, please check the description or the pinned comment below. As part of my predictions, you may notice I will select many tracks that currently exist in Mario Kart Tour. This assumption was based on the February Nintendo Direct trailer, where the artwork of the courses showcased shared a lot of similarities to the art style used in Mario Kart Tour. Despite the improved graphics of Wave 3, there is still an undeniable correlation between Mario Kart Tour and the Booster Course Pass. And I personally believe drawing upon that correlation may help in predicting these tracks. Up until this point, there has been 3 major Booster Course Pass Datamines, with each one providing us with valuable information that is still relevant today. Firstly, back in March when Wave 1 released, we were provided with an updated promotional banner. This showcased a bunch of previously unannounced courses, including Sky High Sunday, Sydney Sprint, amongst others. I don't, however, want to include this Datamine in my predictions. This is due to the images on the banner being very small, and a lot of that information directly ties into future Datamines. This image could simply be an outdated placeholder file. For example, there was a Choco Mountain screenshot in there that had a Choco Mountain trick picture, which is nowhere to be seen in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's version. Following the banner leak Datamine, there was also another leak which showcased the unreleased track prefixes. With Wave 2's tracks releasing, I can confirm that leak has proven to be accurate. Due to the current success that this leak has had, my predictions will be directly tying in with these prefixes. And this brings us to the most recent Datamine, which I call the Soundtrack Datamine. This Datamine occurred when Wave 2 released, and provided us with a small snippet of music tracks for unreleased courses. These included London Loop, DS Peach Gardens, GBA Boo Lake or GBA Broken Pier, Rock Mountain, Berlin Byways, Waluigi Stadium, Merry Mountain, 3DS's Rainbow Road, Amsterdam Drift, Singapore Speedway, GBA Sunset Wilds, Bangkok Rush, Vancouver Velocity, and Wii Maple Treeway. Since the Soundtrack Datamine, we now have confirmation that Merry Mountain and Peach Gardens are coming to Wave 3, so this leak is lining up to be accurate so far. Not only that, Dataminers were quick to combine this information with the previous prefix leak. Now this is where the fun begins. Let's go ahead and get onto the predictions right now. As we know, Wave 3 is set to feature 2 cups, the first being the Rock Cup and the second being the Moon Cup. The prefix Datamine suggests that the Rock Cup will include London Loop from Mario Kart Tour, Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS, Boo Lake or Broken Pier from Mario Kart Super Circuit, and Rock Mountain from Mario Kart 7. I'm going to put my poker chips on the table here and predict we'll see Boo Lake over Broken Pier. My suspicion has to do with Mario Kart Tour's recent tweet announcing the autumn celebration. If you look carefully at the image on screen, under the Halloween tour, it does look to resemble Boo Lake. Now let's get into the Moon Cup. Dataminers have suggested we will see Berlin Byways from Mario Kart Tour, Waluigi Stadium or Wario Coliseum from Double Dash, Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour, and Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7. What is really interesting here is that Merry Mountain's prefix slot has no prefix. We also saw this back in Wave 1 for Ninja Hideaway and Wave 2 Sky High Sunday. This could be suggesting that these blank prefix spots could be Mario Kart Tour Nitro non-city tracks. This is why I popped Merry Mountain in the 3rd track slot in this cup. I also used Waluigi Stadium in the image over Wario Coliseum. This is because in the banner leak, I was able to spot Waluigi Stadium, giving it slightly more credibility to me. Now let's move into Wave 4. This is where the Datamine information is useful, but I now officially consider these as predictions, as realistically I have no idea where they'll end up. Starting off Wave 4 is the Fruit Cup. I think this cup will start off with Mario Kart Tour's Amsterdam Drift. followed by Wii's DK Summit, DS's Airship Fortress, and finishing off with a brand new Nitro track for Mario Kart Tour. Previous Datamine information suggests that there are 2 non-city Nitro tracks coming to Mario Kart Tour in the future. Datamine suggests that there is a new Yoshi's Island theme course and a new bathroom theme course on the way. Considering this is the Fruit Cup, I will go ahead and say that I think it's more likely we'll see the final track here being a Yoshi Island themed track. There is also Datamine coding for other potential city tracks on the way. I will cover this all specifically in a future video. Moving on to the Boomerang Cup. Firstly, I can't believe this cup did not feature Sydney Sprint. This would have tied in so well with Australia's history. Here, I'm predicting we'll see this cup start with Mario Kart Tour's Singapore Speedway, followed by Double Dash's Dino Dino Jungle, GBA's Bowser's Castle, and then finishing off with Mario Kart Tour's Los Angeles Laps. Now we enter Wave 5. Starting off Wave 5 is the Feather Cup. I'm predicting we'll see a brand new Mario Kart Tour Nitro City track here. What city, you may ask? Honestly, I have no idea. For the sake of this video, I will go ahead and say Athens. Following Athens, I believe we will see Wii's Cooper Cape, GBA's Sunset Wilds, and finishing up with another new Nitro City course being Madrid. Again, I must stress that these city tracks are just purely guesses. The next cup part of Wave 5 is a Double Cherry Cup. I'm predicting this cup will start off with Mario Kart Tour's Bangkok Rush. Following that, I believe we'll see Double Dash's Daisy Cruiser, SNES's Vanilla Lake, and finishing off with a brand new Nitro track which I believe will be the bathroom course that's Datamine. This takes us to the 6th and final wave, which starts with the Acorn Cup. Much like Wave 3, I believe this wave will release around the holidays of 2023, thus making Mario Kart Tour's Vancouver Velocity the best way to start this cup. I also must mention there are no track prefixes for the final 2 tracks of the Acorn Cup, and also no prefixes for the 3rd track of the Spiny Shell Cup as well, suggesting that these could be brand new Nitro tracks to the game. It could also be that back in Wave 1 when this information was first datamined, these tracks are simply just not decided yet. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to list already existing courses into these spots, as I don't have access to any other Datamine information on potential Nitro tracks. Following Vancouver Velocity, I believe we will see Wii's Maple Treeway, 3DS's Shy Guy Bazaar, and N64's Frappe Snowland. This takes us to the final cup being the Spiny Cup. Here I believe we will start with another brand new Nitro City track, which I think will be Cairo, Egypt. Following this, I predict we will see Double Dash's Mushroom Bridge, 3DS's Wario Shipyard, and finishing off the DLC with Wii's Rainbow Road. And this rounds off everything we currently know from the Datamines to make an optimistic yet realistic prediction for the rest of the DLC. Be sure to let me know down in the comments section if I did miss anything and what your predictions are. Please remember to like the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more Mario Kart related content.
Thank you!
We will also be doing another 2 giveaways when we hit 5,000 subscribers. I will be giving away 2 separate $30 eShop vouchers. It's my way of giving back to you all for supporting me. To be part of the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel. You also get a bonus entry as well if you follow me on Twitter and are in the Discord. All the links can be found in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, take care and goodbye.